And being slanted means that that circle that we call the zodiac up above, and the Chinese had it below. Look at theirs and you'll see they have all different animals like the pig and the monkey and the dragon. Where we have celestial, they have earthly. And you kids that have the internet, you can get on there and get them, and Fernando's got me the two of them, and I compare them. They even have a pig in there. The Chinese. We don't. We have celestials. And the celestial came from, who put those gods in the sky? The Greeks did. Aren't they all Greek names? Zeus. And so forth and so on. And then the Romans came and they took many of the names and Latinized them. And some of them, they actually made their own names. Now, what's the difference between the Olympic gods and the true God? This is the Olympic God. But this is the one that once we get all that knowledge up there and code it, and we come back, then we have all that so-called future knowledge that becomes now. This is why we call 2000 the 21st century. It's not really the 21st, it's the 2000. So it seems like we're about 100 years ahead of ourselves. Maybe 10 years. Sometimes zeros are just added. So what do we call that zodiac up there? Egg shape. Of course, scientists don't want everyday names. They call it the ellipse. Elliptical means egg shape. Call it egg shape. Make parallels with everything that we know. Have you noticed lately when you buy eggs, they're not as pointed as they used to be? They seem to be getting rounder. Have you noticed that? If not, take a notice. Notice everything. So, and if this is this way, and as it turns, see what happens? Let me do it. See? This is further away, and we call that the apogee. And if this is closer, and we call this the perigee. If you have, best way to do it is to get yourself a big rod and just turn it on a slant and have another rod That's here. Straight up and down, and turn this around in an egg shape and come this way, and you will see that this one has less space and this one will have more space. Both these things have to go, and they have to go with us. So that apogee and perigee, or the ellipse, or the leaning, or the egg shape, the zodiac must become a circle. And a circle is perfect. It is 360 degrees. Then our days will be 360 degrees. Okay. So this is our first job. Now, when this breaks away, this is a beam coming here. When this breaks away and it goes this way, this one is left with a hole, because there's no such thing as a solid. Every solid has a center, and that center, if we can really magnify it, you will see it is a space. And the inmost space in us, flesh-wise, is the neural tube of the neural cord. And bone-wise, it is the center of the body going right through, and in the disc it is called the center, the nucleus pulposus. And all these things have to be perfectly aligned. This here, since it is open now, is the black hole. And this is why there are so many black holes out there. This is dead center now. It's dead. Now you're getting some stuff here to that, as far as I was concerned, I never understood. Now it's making sense. Dead center. But we want this thing to come back, so it will be live center, and instead of a black hole, it will be a white hole. And the astronomers have postulated if we have a black hole, there must be someplace a white hole. Well, it is because we're this way on the slant, and we look out there and we think everything is crooked out there, but we are the crooked persons. Out there it is perfectly level. But since we're crooked, we see it crooked.